and I've checked online as well. So,
Yeah.
but still to me, I'm not sure how accurate that report, because this is very important figure.
Of course.
Data.
Well, let me tell you how I do it, and I still do it now in this method. So the same thing that I've been kind of saying, throughout the program is how do I calculate and evaluate a deal is as follows. So I would look at for example, let's take the one that we talked about, the Canterbury one last week. I would first of all start with property data and get that information. Let's say property data says £125,000 for a 1-bedroom flat plus or minus 10. Then I will triangulate that data exactly that I was saying last week with Rightmove, Zoopla. So I go on Rightmove, go on Zoopla, go on sold prices and look at in the last year, half a mile radius of that postcode, what has sold and how much has it sold for. Now, the reason why this is important, Jerry, is because when the surveyor turns up 6 months down the line, you're going to say, do you know what, surveyor, I think our flat is worth X. We bought it at, so it's worth Y. We bought it at X, and we are refinancing it at Y. The surveyor needs to say, this Y figure, is that accurate? So what does he or she do to go and evaluate this? They do the same process that we're doing. What has sold recently in the last, say, 6 months, half a mile radius in that area, and they have something like the red book, so an equivalent of property data. Now, property data is good because, or any of those data analytics. Why? Because they're sucking data from land registry, actual data, not a proxy, not a composite number. It's an actual figure. So rest assured, look, I've just refinanced 2 blocks of 12, and I bought one a year ago, and my valuation is spot on the figure. 1.35 million, I got 1.35 million. I bought one 6 months ago, and we're refinancing now, 1.3 million, and we got it at 1.3 million. So, and I have done anything different to what I've been teaching you guys. So it's no different. And again, the confidence comes when you do it more and more. You start to do it more and more, and you're like, okay, do you know what? Okay, I've checked this figure, I've checked that figure, and then for you, all the people who are coming into it new, and there's another element that I add and I ask you guys to do, and you will see me say that in week 3, this week and next week, is about to make sure you de-risk your evaluation even more. You then add the extra layer. You go on site. Obviously, you're doing today. This week, we're going to talk about, this session, we're going to talk about site visits. When you're there, guess what? I'm going to send you to estate agents. Right, estate agents. I'm thinking about buying this. What is the average price in this area? You go to 3 estate agents. So now you've got 3 estate agents, you've got property data, you've got Rightmoves, you've got Zoopla, you've got sold prices, you've got 7 points of data set. Listen, honestly, I'm a quite data-driven person. We got 7 data set, so 7 data set is enough. You're not really going to go that far out. You might be, actually, let me tell you a true story. So one of the 1.35 million we refinanced, a surveyor turned up, and quite frankly, I'm not sure what's happened to the guy, but didn't do a very good job. Calibrated our property against something that it doesn't even look like it, not the same location, not the same views. One's a sea view, the one's not. And he downvalued both of ours that he was doing that day by 25 grand each. So what we had to do is to go back and then reassess how we then go back and fix this problem. But obviously my team, the banker, the broker, we managed to then move the actual property to a different bank. And we were able to get the survey right at the right price. So nothing is perfect. Nothing is a definite. It's always going to happen this way. But when it happens, something happens. This is why you're on a one-to-one. So when you're on this one-to-one, you have me on the side to say, this has happened. Okay, fine. Well, let's go backwards. Let's do this thing. Let's do that thing, and then let's fix it. Yeah. So don't worry too much about being 100% accurate. Let's get to 90% accuracy with that. That's good enough. And if you do this triangulation of data to analyze your deals, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, and another concern is that it seems to me that only property auction could create a good difference between the GDP